right, welcome to Restore the Roar, episode 6.
Yep.
You can follow us at DMule366 on Twitter or at Mr. One Pride himself. I'm the host, Daniel McClure, with my co-host, Mr. One Pride. How you doing, man?
Oh man, I'm good. We back at it, sir.
Yes, sir. Well, we had a couple days to digest that game, that big win for us, that huge. Honestly, I think it's a franchise-altering win. We'll touch on that a little bit. First, want to say, don't forget we're giving away that PS5 with the first 1,000 followers or 1,000 subscribers. You can follow us on Podbean at Restore the Roar Podcast or on YouTube at Restore the Roar Podcast. Man, Mike, I you know me. I'm not too biased. I don't drink the Kool-Aid too often, but I feel like we finally have hope back in Detroit for our football team. What do you think?
Man, I'm right there with you, man. It's felt good, man, to get a big win like that. Like you said, it's one of the biggest wins we done had throughout our history of watching the Lions football, man. So it was big. I'm still full off the W. It still feels good, man. I went to work talking mad trash every Packer fan I see, man. So, it's definitely a big win, man. We headed in the right direction, bro. How you felt about it?
As soon as the game ended, I texted every Packer fan I knew and was talking crap.
Right, as you should.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I feel good. I mean, I feel like the league started to take notice. That was the most watched Sunday night football game in the last 6 years. That's huge for us. Yes. We should get some more primetime game next year's. Mm-hmm. Thanksgiving was a big watched game as well. So we're getting a lot of love around there, but it was a huge win. Honestly, I think that was a pivotal moment for us in our franchise. Definitely. All roads are leading through Detroit, in my opinion, in the NFC North going forward. And I
totally agree, because we should be 6-0 in that division.
Man, 6-0. Can you believe that? We're 5-1. Bad play at the end of the game against the Vikings game. But we swept the Packers first time since 2018. It's just all over, just a great win.
Exactly, man. I'm right there with you, man. Great win. And like you said, sweeping the Packers, man. Packers and the Bears, same year, man. I can't remember last time we ever did that, swept both of them. So
yeah, that's a good call. I don't know when we did that or finished 5-1 in our division. Right. I mean, a couple quick stats from the game, right? Williams had 72 yards on the ground. Swift didn't get the 100 like I was thinking he would, but he still got 86 all-purpose. He played a good pivotal role in that game. That hook and ladder play on 2nd and 17 was just huge. Brown, though, I want to talk to you about Brown. We're both high on St. Brown. He's had a couple quiet games back to back. He only had 6 for 49.
Hey, man, what I told you about that Packer secondary.
Yeah.
They have nice corners. So I kind of understand against the Packers because, look what they did against Justin Jefferson the week before. So
that's true. They shut him down.
Man. Yeah, shut him down. But, when one key player gets shut down, another man have to step up. So.
Yeah. I mean, and we had those players step up, right? Stark had some big catches. Yeah. Impressive.
Third down, too.
And the fourth down. Yeah. On the play before, or the drive before. But, Goff, I think it comes down to Goff. He outplayed Rodgers in this game. Didn't have a turnover. It wasn't pretty.
Yeah.
But in the second half, he really balled out.
Yeah, man, he really did. He did just enough. Like you said, he did not commit the turnover like I assumed he would. He really did get the touchdown, but we thought he should have had one. And he played like a solid, decent game. He was 23 for 34, man. Hey, it's enough to do the job. But, Williams stepped up on the running game with the 2 touchdowns. So, and that O-line definitely was blocking. So, hey, man, another person stepped up.
Yeah, big game for Williams. 2 touchdowns, past Barry Sanders' record, like you spoke about in the previous episode. What did you think about Jameson Williams going up to Rodgers to try to get his autograph or his jersey? And Rodgers like, no, I'm going to keep this one. Is he done?
I think he's done. I hope he's done because, I can't stand Aaron Rodgers. And he probably just did that because it's a rookie. So he probably wanted to be, A-Rod. Hey, No, I'm keeping this one. So it is what it is. That dude a jerk. It is. Move on.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that. He would do that to a rookie, especially a rookie Lion.
Thank you.
I hope he's done as well. I don't want to see Aaron in a Green Bay Packer uniform anytime soon. Right. We need to win this division next year.
Mm-hmm.
But we talked about Shark, his clutch catches. We'll go into whether we think he's going to come back next year. Let's talk about something the Lions haven't really done in years past, or not well, and that's that 4-minute drive to win the game. We were rough around the edges in the beginning of this year to doing that too.
Really was, man. Hey, that's something that we've been trying to do ever since the Stafford days.
Mm.
And we never really had the team to do it. But now, with Ben Johnson calling the offense and what Campbell has built here in Detroit, man, looking like we turning it around, man. I like what I'm seeing from these boys. And that O-line is a monster. So, we can run the ball, eat up the clock. Hey, it kill it. So we doing good.
Yeah, that O-line is something serious. Golf has been clean all year. It's been incredible to watch. Yeah, I don't know the last time I saw us be able to have a 4-minute drive, close out the game. It wasn't perfect. We had to go for it on 4th down, but we delivered, spread them out, zone beater, perfect call, perfect throw, perfect read by Goff. Campbell let it happen. I'm impressed.
Yeah, and he believed in the offensive coordinator too. That's big.
Mm-hmm. We'll see how long we have him for. He's already getting head coaching interview jobs. But that win was huge, right? We talked about that. How big is that for us going forward with free agents? People are going to want to start coming here, right?
Oh yeah, no doubt about it, man. Because they look at the foundation that is being set here in Detroit. This is the first time where we had a great coach that everybody loved. We have great players here. Hey, man, look at the GM, Brad Holmes. Look what he's doing, And Sheila Ford, she's doing a fantastic job. She's not like the mom or the dad, So it's like a change in the regime right now, and we doing good. Players gonna come in, hey, and we gonna ride this wave like Rex Ryan said. The next 5 years coming through Detroit.
Yes.
So, let's ride.
He did say that, and I love it because we're starting getting some recognition like we deserve. Exactly. And that's just like the turning point we were talking about earlier. Campbell said the standards will not change, but the expectations will. He wants us competing for a division title next year. Do you see it happening?
Yeah, no doubt about it, because as I stated before, we should be 6-0 in the division.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a couple games that we lost early in the season that we should have won, So I can see it really happening, man. And playoffs, here we come.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hearing a lot of rumblings that the last 2 years we started off really slow. Is that indicative of what Campbell and his team, his regime is going to be like? I don't think so, man. We had the youngest roster in the NFL. 2, we were left in a bad spot with Quinn and Patricia, and they stripped this roster clean. So the fact that we started slow the first 2 years, that doesn't bother me because we ended this one ridiculously strong.
Thank you, bro. We went from 3-13-1 to 9-8, and we started off 1-6.
Yeah,
that's huge. Impressive. That really is
huge. Well, honestly, my expectations for this team moving forward, I don't want to say that I'm just drinking the Kool-Aid. I truly believe we're going to compete for the division, and we're gonna play a playoff game next year. And I think we have a chance to win our first one since '91.
Thank you, man. I'm right there with you. Like I said, I definitely feel like we can win the division because Minnesota's going downhill. We all know that. Green Bay, we see what's going on. Chicago, that's Chicago. We're not worried about them.
No.
So, win the division, playoffs, home field in Detroit for the first round of the playoffs. Nothing's better, man.
I won't sleep on Chicago too much. They have that top draft pick. I think it's number 1, right?
Yep.
Justin Fields is explosive. He's not a great thrower, but can he grow? They have the most cap space available. They can turn that franchise around. Do I think they will? No. But
right. But they need a lot, man. They need to shore up that offensive line. We're not here to talk about the Bears too much.
No.
But they have to shore up that offensive line. That defense is terrible. And, they would have to trade back because they already have a quarterback. So who would they really take unless they go defense for the number 1 pick?
Yeah, that's true. They may trade back. I don't know if they can get the value that they're going to want, but Texans at number 2, they're definitely taking a QB. So interesting to see how that falls. We have the number 6 and the number 18th pick. So I can't wait to see what Holmes and Campbell does with those.
Same, man. Same. Awesome. I can't wait.
Awesome. Well, thank you all for listening. Tune in to the next episode. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter @_Restore the Roar. Catch you next time.
Yes, sir.